And Dale, perhaps you can tell everybody what's been your biggest setback as well as your biggest victory along the way so far.
My biggest setback was expecting things to come easily. And it was almost like a feeling of entitlement. And I was just actually on a video chat with my buddy, Emeka Osai, who runs his own YouTube channel. And he and I were kind of, cracking up, laughing about how there's so much parallels between the self-publishing industry and the YouTube industry, video content creation. And I never thought about employing the same things and strategies and solutions that I do through publishing onto YouTube. When I started to discover those parallels, that's when my feeling of entitlement started to diminish. And I started to say, okay, now I need to start looking at this like I do my publishing business. I need to start to take it a bit more seriously and understand that no one owes me a thing. No one owes my time to going in, watching my videos, to subscribing my videos, to sitting through my videos, to sharing my videos, to liking or disliking my videos. So my biggest setback was my own mindset and believing that I was owed something. My biggest victory was understanding that, was being able to become a bit more self-aware and know, oh gosh, I'm literally holding myself back. I'm the one causing all this issues. And I think that as we go through this discussion, we'll probably start to unearth more of why I was having some of those limitations. But it's kind of crazy. My biggest setback, overcoming that, was my greatest victory. So what was your biggest setback and what was your biggest victory?
So I'm going to share two setbacks. And the first one, believe it or not, is a very weird situation. So there are trolls and haters on the web, but I happen to be attacked by some people that saw a review I did on a product and tried to pull me into some kind of ransom game that I owed them a prize. And then they said they were going to attack me, and they just went and disliked through 10 dislikes across every video I had at that stage. And to me, that was the biggest downer, because I had prided myself in, woohoo, I have like 2 dislikes across my whole video suite, and everybody loves me. And it's like, whoa, I quickly learned how much the likes and dislikes ultimately mean, and not to weigh too much in them. Great, it's engagement. But that was such a setback in my heart. And I had to learn a lot about how to play that and not engage these people that make it their game to go out and either troll or hate you or do crazy games. And so that was one. And the second one was 2 times in my 1,000 sub run, I took hiatus. And the first time it was to create my ebook, which I give away for free on my channel. And at first I thought I was going to create something that was going to be about 1,500 words, not too long, but then it turned into like a 10,000 word ebook on teaching you everything you want to know about how to create better videos from home, on how to get your channel going, your equipment, your gear, and technique to get all set up, and all kinds of recommendations. That took me a month from away in terms of being dedicated to my channel again. And that caused, this is all about getting consistent. That caused a big setback in my subs growth and affected my motivation. And similarly, when I decided, okay, it's time to put my brand out there in a website and start to introduce some services and packages and things that I wanted to do, that I started to do. And I spent 3 weeks on that project and away from video. And both times I got a wallop from being absent that long. And so there's a lot to be said about consistency. So that was like the biggest thing that I had to learn. And if we're talking about victory now, I'd have to say, honestly, it's just that I'm feeling really good that I haven't quit. Many times I've had the desire to want to quit only because of the slowness of the journey. As you know, it took 17 months for me to get to the 1,000 subs. Yeah. But now it's just literally in the last little while, things have been starting to flourish in terms of how my know, like, and trust factor has been getting presence, and people reaching out to me to do things with them, to do work for them. And this has really inspired me. I've got a lot of people that have done comments on my videos that told me how my videos are, you know, outstanding and it's helped them so much. And in a few cases, people have even discovered a new passion for a work and doing video editing, creating, that they attribute to watching my videos. And I go, wow, this is what it's all about, is to make a difference and have an impact. And to me, nothing's been more profound than that, to inspire me to continue in terms of what brings me the joy from the hard work.
It's a good feeling, and hopefully anybody watching this video, please don't cut this portion out, Gord, is, you know, I just implore you, if you are a viewer of this channel or any other channel and you get any amount of value out of it, if it entertained you, if it informed you, if it did a little bit of both, engage with us. Sometimes those little comments help push us along more than you know.
Oh,
And
that's such a good point, Dale.
it really is.
appreciate
Sometimes
that.
I think some people unfortunately undervalue their contribution, and there are some people that literally, when they email me, I tell them, you made my night or you made my day. I'm being
Exactly.
sincere when I say that. It literally does. It makes me think that it's a conversation as opposed to just a one-ended, you know, conversation. Because let's be honest, the camera doesn't talk back to us. The camera doesn't engage. It doesn't tell us. It is very unbiased about what we present to the camera. And as much as we can be self-aware, we unfortunately don't know what's going on until we actually get that feedback. So any kind of like, great video, awesome job, you know, this was great, or even putting your opinion, even if it differs from our own. Well, I don't
Absolutely.
care for this, or I don't agree with you on that. You know, I never have an issue. And this is one thing I say inside my live stream to some people is, please, you know, I am the expert of my own opinion, as are you. Make sure that you make it known within there. Now, don't be a troll about it, obviously.
Yeah,
Try
yeah.
to have a little bit of tact. But all that to say this is, you know, it makes a huge difference, because you can see with Gord, and I can even echo that sentiment, that sometimes those comments, it really does make our day.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And you know, the thing that you have to appreciate is that we push videos out. It's not like people, yes, people are pulling them down, but if they're subscribers or they're searching, you know, then they find us. But you know, there's no obligation to have to respond. And because of the very thing that you described, I'm now much more consciously aware myself that when I experience a video that makes a difference to me or has an impact, I make an effort to communicate, give some feedback, ask a question, because I think that engagement is so helpful to the creator. And I just think that's awesome.